Don Barlett and Jim Steele are the gold standard for the quality in investigative business journalism. And the Barlett and Steele Awards came together as a way to encourage and also to award the very highest in investigative business journalism.
Tell me something I don't know, and then tell it in a way that shows the real impact of what's happening out there.
Surprises. You may even take a subject that we thought we knew something about, but surprise us within that subject.
They're a dynamic reporting duo who has been at this more than 40 years. They encourage the best qualities in investigative journalism.
Can't help but be impressed with their patience and their diligence and their fairness and their willingness to share with others what they've learned.
I think what we want the awards to do is really inspire people to work at the level that Barlett and Steele did. There is a lot of really good work going on out there, and I think the more we can do to recognize and elevate that work, the more it inspires other people to try to follow in their paths.
This year's two winners touched on the problems in the housing industry and giving mortgages in Florida.
Florida was #1 in mortgage fraud, and we wanted to try and figure out what some of the reasons were.
And also another on the largest organization that handles information for seniors.
The dollar volume of AARP, the profits they made were 10 times, 100 times more than any of the other nonprofit organizations.
The reporters proved that they could do in-depth coverage by going through the numbers, putting it all together, and working as a team. Don and Jim were a team, and we've seen other teams today, despite some of the issues in the news industry, still come together to do stories that matter.
It makes you feel like you've done something real. If these guys who have taken on so much over the course of their careers and have made such an impact are willing to say, hey, this was something we thought was pretty good. And it gives us an opportunity to get out there and continue to uncover what we can uncover.
I worked at the Philadelphia Inquirer, and I was lucky enough to sit about 15 feet from Don and Jim, and they were the nicest and most helpful guys in the world. To be honest, just to be mentioned in the same sentence with Don and Jim it is a real privilege.
We don't do projects or investigative journalism just for awards, but awards are important to motivate others, and sometimes to motivate ourselves or to motivate editors to let us do these projects.
In that sense, we have hope. People need to tell these stories, and America needs to hear these stories.